it's fun to watch who blames who in this story of Bibi Netanyahu visiting the United States.
I got the invite, and look, I have a bit of a habit of traveling to places where they basically say, don't come. The friends were like, please don't come. And I say, I'm on the phone. I say, oh, you want me to come very badly? And they say, no, please do not to come. And I say, okay, I will do my best to schedule to come. Because you see, I am pretending I'm not hearing them right on the phone. then I come and I disrupt everything. Je ne parle pas français.
Okay, so...
and I said, oh, you want to... And then she said, no, please do not. And I said, oh, you want to help my re-election campaign? And they said, no. And I said, okay, I will make time to come.
So on Wednesday of last week, it was announced by Speaker Boner that he invited and Benjamin Netanyahu accepted an invite to speak to both houses of Congress, joint session, pretty close to unprecedented. 3 times, right? Is this his 3rd time coming?
I think so. I'm going to double check.
And here's the kicker. Not only did Speaker Boehner not inform the White House that they were making this invitation, but even when the Israeli ambassador to the U.S. sat down with John Kerry for a 2-hour meeting on Tuesday, it didn't come up that, oh, we're coming to visit.
That's pretty much it, John. Nothing more to mention here. Things are good. Your face is still looking like a Mount Rushmore face. It's very nice.
See you soon or not? I don't know. There's no way to know.
So, tell your wife that we are saying hi. And, so settlements will continue.
Democrats are, of course, hammering Speaker Boehner for engaging in this type of behavior that is undercuts all norms, essentially, in terms of foreign policy in this country. And others are attacking Bibi Netanyahu for also dissing the administration. But some of these attacks are coming from some of the strangest places. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Shep Smith and Chris Wallace on Fox News actually speaking. They don't mention anything about the Republicans as if Bibi Netanyahu he just showed up. But
I'm here. I'm waiting for the standing ovation. Iran is a threat. Palestinians, they never make a good work of literature, so we will keep building the settlements. Thank you, everyone.
Here's Shep Smith and Chris Wallace.
Two fifths. And then I found a quote today, which I'm guessing you saw. This is from Martin Indyk, who's a former ambassador to Israel from the United States, and he's been a guest here a lot. Look at what he said. We can put it on the screen. Netanyahu is using the Republican Congress for a photo op for his election campaign, and the Republicans are using Bibi, or Benjamin Netanyahu, for their campaign against Obama. He goes on to say, unfortunately, the United States relationship will take the hit. It would be far wiser for us to stay out of their politics and for them to stay out of ours. Martin Indyk. How about that, huh?
I think he's 100% right. To give you a sense, I happened to be at the White House on Wednesday when Boehner announced that he had invited and that Netanyahu had accepted this, and a top White House official was flabbergasted, said that we got no advance warning. We found out about it, them in the White House, when Boehner announced it to the press. And to make you get a sense of really how, forgive me, wicked this whole thing is, the Secretary of State, John Kerry, met with the Israeli ambassador to the United States for 2 hours on Tuesday, and Ron Dermer, the Israeli ambassador, according to the State Department, never mentioned the fact that Netanyahu was in negotiations and finally agreed to come to Washington, not to see the president, but to go to Capitol Hill, speak to a joint session of Congress, and criticize the president's policies. I have to say I'm shocked.
It was Secretary Kerry who had a pretty good comeback to Boehner's political stunt here. And I wonder, and I wonder what your thought is on this, if in the end Netanyahu won't back out of this, because Members of his own Mossad have come out and said this is a horrible idea, and so have members of his own political party. Of course, his political opponents are screaming up and down. The newspapers over there are going wild over this. It just seems like they think we don't pay any attention and we're just a bunch of complete morons, the United States citizens. Like we wouldn't pick up on what's happening here.
Yeah. I think Bibi is on record in saying that.
Well, he said that America's easy to push.
But I would add to that that many of them are also morons. I mean, generally speaking. Sheldon Adelson said I could come.
He said that-
I'm coming. So you'll get the invite from the big man himself. You're going to come. I don't think some Swatzer is going to be able to say no to Sheldon Adelson. I will see you in Congress. He also said I could guest host on CNN. So I see that. I will also be in the next Transformers vehicle. I'm a big fan of that franchise. I'm going to be in the Chipmunk, the fourth Chipmunk movie. They, of course, have a very bad politics, but I like his performance in the Chipmunk films. It's very humorous. I also am doing the other Hobbit sequel. It's very hard. There's so many people on set, and you have to screen them to make sure. I mean, I think we know who we are screening them for. I don't have to spell this out, but I think that has been worked out, and I will be a new character who tags along with Bilbo, new one in the script, and I'm just saving everything.
Bibi and Bilbo.
Bibi will take the ring, and the wizards are saying, we must protect the settlements. Yes.
All right. 646-257-30.
Can I just hear him say one ring to rule them all, please?
What is it?
One ring to rule them all.
My precious.
This is my precious. But Sheldon, he have the ring. This is why Sheldon is a powerful man.